Okay, in this video I'm just going to give you a few tips. If you're stuck, then I'll give you some tips. If you're not stuck, go write your game. Quick tips, you can actually cheat off of yourself a little bit, some of the code that you've written, and you can even draw some inspiration from the Bellringer today. So let me show you what's going on. Okay, I'm going to hop into the Bellringer that you did this morning. The Bellringer was, the cat asked you questions, you said stuff, and then made some decisions based on what you said. So in the Bellringer, you had this great thing that was like making a decision. Okay, maybe we'll go to the beach. Why we're going to go to the beach? If, and then we basically this equal sign. If what they said was A, not go to the beach. So if is always a maybe. This is the decision, how you're going to make a decision, and that's what you're going to do, right? So, whammy, whammy, whammy. If they said this, I'm going to do that. If is always a maybe. Now, what I'm going to say is, I'm going to scroll over here. That equal sign, you notice it's green. It's here in the operator. Oh, look at all this math that you might use if you're doing percentages. Anyway, equals. Boom. And you can type something into one of them. You can drag a variable into one side of it, which is amazing. Now, let me show you something epic that we've never used. Are you ready? We're always using this, which is decision. If that happens, I'm going to do this, right? And you always just put something in there like you could play a sound, right? Or you could put whatever you want to in there, or not, or not. Okay. I don't know why it won't let me click that in there. Anyway, or maybe you move. I don't know. But that's the decision that we always make. Let me show you in your control. This is amazing. You may have seen this sitting here. We've never dealt with this. Now, this is going to be your best friend today because this is either or. The if statement says, if something happened, if that, I'll do this. This says, I'm either going to do this or I'm going to do that. So I could say, I'm either going to, there. So you build it. It will not work for me today. Anyway, maybe you're either going to play a sound or you're going to say hello, right? So you would say, if something happens, I'll play a sound. The else means that thing didn't happen. So either I'm going to play a sound or I'm going to say hello. So if this happens, play a sound. If that thing didn't happen, say hello. Now, why is this going to be your best friend? Because either, when they're answering a question, there's really two options. They answered a question. Either they got it right or they didn't. Either or, right? So you can make a decision on how to treat them. This is great when maybe you want to do one thing. This is great when you want to say, I want to do one thing or the other. Respond, and in a situation where there's only two things that can happen, right or wrong, could be great. So that would be your very best friend. Don't forget, it's in your control. And your equals sign is in your operators. Now, if you're thinking, oh, but I can't remember how to make the cat talk to people, and I can't remember how to get their answer, what I would say is go to your stuff, and you can go find all the old stuff that you've written. And I would say you did this user input program yesterday. Go revisit it, see what it looks like, cheat off of yourself. So, see inside of it, do your stuff, and that's beautiful. Now, one other tip is you can actually say, when you've got this equal sign that you're messing with, you can actually, if you don't want to store their answer in a variable, whatever they typed in, so sometimes you take their answer and put it in a variable, that's fine. If you really don't need to remember it for very long, you can just throw that answer right into your math. So anyway, so those are my two tips. Your best friend you're gonna love this guy that we've never used, and also cheat off yourself. Look at your old programs, see how they worked, make me an awesome quiz game.